We repeat a cycle every single day, and each day there is more clutter, which cause more pain. And sometimes we don't even realize that is what we're doing. Welcome, friends. You are listening to the Mind Your Space podcast. Welcome, everyone. For those of you who are new, my name is Queen, and on this podcast, we talk all things mind in your space. I'm talking physically, mentally, emotionally, even financially. So if those topics interest you, go ahead and subscribe and join the Mind Your Space family. It's been a crazy day in terms of my kids, my husband, myself, school, everything. It's all coming in at once. And if you really don't pay attention to your thoughts, you're going to be digging a deeper and deeper hole, and it's going to be so much harder for you to pull yourself out of it. And that is what we're going to be talking about today. I actually saw a quote on my friends. Let me get it right here. I was scrolling on social media and I saw a quote and I was like, oh my goodness, this here is really good. This quote really hit home for me, and I know it's going to hit home for you as well. It says, you spend most of your life inside your head. Make it a nice place. When I read this, I was like, oh my goodness, this is so true. I can't count how many times throughout the day I'm constantly in my head. And I know you're constantly in your head. And so it is simple, but yet so powerful. Because if you think about it, we spend most of our existence in our own mind. So whether you're talking to others, whether you decide, you know what, I need to go to the store, you're constantly thinking what you need to buy, what you need to do, what you need to organize, things you need to get done first before you can even go to the store. So we are constantly thinking, even in our sleep. I know, right? We are constantly in our mind. So why not make it a nice place, right? When I read this the first time, I keep reading it over and over. And today, because I was fully aware of it, I made room for a nice space in my mind. And so we're going to get to that. So the more you read this, the more you will be aware of your thoughts, of your feelings, and the more you're going to change it. But there is always a problem because all of us think differently. We were raised differently, we think differently, and as a result, we react to certain situations differently. And so, with that being said, so many of us fill that space in our mind with harsh criticism, anxiety, and replaying all those worst case scenario. And I know I know this because I at one point did this over and over again. And I was wondering, why am I not better? And I didn't realize that the space in my mind was so filled and so occupied with all the self-criticism, the negative thoughts, and that kept replaying, and it made me feel even worse. It made my mental health worse. It made my physical health worse as well. And also it tangled into my relationship with my husband, with my kids, and with myself. And so if you are there, if your mind, if that space is tangled and it has so much clutter, that is okay. Just know that there's room, we can clean it out. Because I know, let's think about, just imagine this. For Christmas, for all these different holidays, we clean. I don't know about you, but we in the Caribbean, we clean, right? So hopefully you watching, you clean. Whether it be Christmas, Thanksgiving, Halloween, whatever holiday it is you celebrate. But maybe at the end of the week, you clean. You do a deep clean, right? A lot of us love to clean and we love to decorate. And we go to the extent where we want everything matching, just like this outfit. I was like, okay, let me see if I can get together a really nice, cute matching outfit, right? Look at this cute matching outfit. And so we do the same thing with our homes. We want matching furnitures. We want to make sure the quality of the furniture we get in is good. We want to make sure the carpet matches everything. And sometimes it's so crazy. If we decorate and we don't like it, we're going to do it all over again. And I say this to say, I know of many people in my life who have changed their home, including Shout out to my sister. Shout out to my sister who have decorated, renovated and realized, oh, I don't I don't like this. I like something else. Took it down and now have what she actually wants, right? And we go out and beyond to decorate our homes, to make it look really good, to make it feel good. Why? Because that is a place, maybe after a long day of work, you're going to come back, you want to relax. You want to be able to put on the TV. You want to be able to smell something really nice. So you have your essential oils, you have all those things. You have your lights. The ambience is on point, as we say, because we just want to be in a safe space. We want to be in a space that is peaceful, right? We do all of that outside, but yet the one place we need to be fixing, a lot of us lack to do, which is keeping our minds tidy. In this episode, I'm going to be sharing with you ways on how you can organize your mind, because we spend most of our time there, and just like our living room, just like our home, you want it to be a peaceful place so that you can be in it. You want to be able to decorate it the right way so it will enable you to become the person you want to be, to grow into the person you want to be, right? And that's why I believe it is crucial to be mindful of what we are allowing into our mental space. Yeah, and just like we decorate our living room with all the artwork and the renovation, we need to decorate our minds with supportive thought and loving ideas. So in this episode, I will share with you a few tips that will help you make your head a nicer place to live in. So let me go get some water first. That is the time to go get your water break or anything like that, because my throat was dry, honey. So the first step is mindful moments. So what you need to do is take a moment each day. This can be first thing in the morning or right before you go down to bed. I want you to close your eyes and take a deep breath. And imagine you are tidying up your mental space. The same amount of effort and energy you place in decorating your home, decorating your room, your office space, I need you to put that same energy to decorate and tidy your mind. You're going to be putting away all those worries and opening the window to let that fresh air in. Because no one wants to live in a house where there's never fresh air. I don't know about you, as a mom, on the days where I'm overwhelmed, I have to go outside because I need that fresh air. I open the windows and I let the fresh air in and the bad, stinky odor out, because those diapers. So I open the window and I let it out so fresh air can come in and I feel different. So just imagine if you do the same thing for your mental space. Just being able to acknowledge those mindful moments. The second tip is positive reminders. So what I want you to do for this is, I know you have heard about affirmations and all these different things, and it has truly helped people. I know everyone is different, but I can speak for myself. This has tremendously helped me when it comes to my mental space. So what I want you to do is write down some words or a phrase that would lift your mood. It could be something simple as, I'm capable of handling whatever comes my way. Oh, oh. When I tell myself that, listen, anything that comes my way, that's a reminder each and every day. When those hard moments creeps in and those negative thoughts start flooding my mind, I remember that I'm capable of whatever comes my way. The good thing about this is you can put this on a sticky note, put it in your bathroom. You can also, I know a lot of you are very tech savvy, go on Canva, create a screensaver with those reminders on it. So every time you check your phone, you will be reminded that you are capable of handling anything that comes your way. And those simple things that we do every single day, it would lead to a big outcome. It would lead to you minding your mental space. Now, the third tip is, this one just came up. If you're watching this, you're probably watching this from your phone. A lot of people these days are looking at social media from the phone. This is another way how you can clean out your mental space, how you can decorate it. Even though you have your phone and that's physical, right? There's a lot of things that we consume on a daily basis that is very toxic that we don't even realize until we start struggling with it. And that is social media. You want to be able to clean out your mental space. How you're going to do that is being able to clean out your feed. What you consume on a daily basis is so important because it can affect you tremendously. For instance, the people you look at, the people you watch, the content you consume on a daily basis. I need you to go and clear everything out and start fresh. Start searching so the algorithm could say, okay, this person loves mindfulness, they love self-development, they love seeing these type of content. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to push these type of content to them. So I want you to be mindful of what you're searching for and what you, when you're scrolling, what you're actually looking at. Because if you scrolling and you see something, might be funny, might be, I have no idea, and you stop on it and you start watching it, it's telling the algorithm that you like those type of things and they will continue to push it to you. And yes, in the beginning, it may not seem like anything, but trust me, trust and believe it is doing something to your brain. And this can be positive or negative. You control it. You decide what you consume. That is so important. And if you realize you've been following people that at first it started off good, but then you realize you start comparing yourself and you start feeling a type of way, I need you to unfollow those persons, and it's totally fine because you are cleaning out your mental space. Okay, the final way, right? So go right ahead and do that. The final way I want to talk about, and I always talk about this, is self compassion. So when those negative thoughts start creeping in, what are you going to do? Because to be honest, they're going to always creep in. You always going to have thoughts, and some of them is going to be negative. So firstly, I need you to ask yourself, would I say this to a friend? And if the answer is no, I need you to replace it with something kinder and more constructive. Simple. As soon as the negative thought passes, especially if you start to fixate on it, I need you to remember, oh, I wouldn't say this to a friend. Let me see how I can rephrase this and make it constructive. And if we continue to do these things, we will become better at it. Repetition is key. That's how we learn. And that's how we build that muscle memory. Just like you're going to the gym to build up your muscle, in order to build up your mental muscle, you need to be practicing the things, or you need to be practicing the things so that your mind can get stronger. All right. So as you continue to do these things, you will be able to recognize it even faster. As soon as the negative thoughts comes in, you're going to be able to recognize it. You're going to be able to pick up on it, and you're going to be able to make those changes. Making your mind a nice place, that doesn't necessarily mean you're ignoring the problem. Okay? It simply means you're going to have a supportive environment to face them. And you see the steps that we talk about, all the 4 tips that we talk about, when you continue to practice those things, you will be able to create that supportive environment. And it's simple as choosing to believe in yourself, offering understanding instead of harsh judgments, and just actively creating a mental home you look forward to being. So here's my challenge for you. Yes, we have a challenge. Okay, I just need you to pick one of these tips. You don't have to do all 4, just one, and try it out today. Because remember, you are in charge of what happened inside your head. So I want you to make that space a space that you can truly thrive in. Thank you for watching, and as always, if you found value in this, go ahead and give it a thumbs up, like and follow, even share it with a friend. Because at one point we all need to decorate and care for our mental space.